Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194, and I appreciate you taking the time to visit and check out my video. And we are in here in Pan Am Racing and my league race. And just wanted to show you the standings before we get started with the race. I'm fifth place. Again, I've struggled here in this league, especially for the first half. There's only this race and one more to go, but just haven't done so hot. Really struggled with the Porsche, especially because of the update was right at the beginning of it, I think, and I just again just couldn't get the handle on it. I'm doing a lot better now, but it's just taken me a while. And in the last race, my right arm was hurting pretty bad, so I just decided to stay to take it off. And of course, I got hit with a 10-point penalty for that, which is okay because I mean I didn't show up. Again, I'm gonna try to do this one. This Mount Panorama, and again try to see if I can have the Porsche last at our race, and of course you get one pit stop, so it'll be curious to see if the rear tires will at least hold on, so it's not just dancing all over the place at the end. But of course we'll just have to see. But again, I'm in fifth place. Gage is first. Juan Carries is in second. I'm at Jimmy's third, and Mathis is fourth, and I'm fifth. So again, not really. I'll do the best I can, but where I finish is where I finish. I'm not really, if I could get maybe one more spot, it would be nice. But again, it's just the way it goes. I think my main thing is just really is almost not test and tune, but I'm just really trying to work on the Porsche to keep improving upon it. As I love that car, and I just want to get it to where it can be more competitive. But I appreciate it, and let's go on and head to the race. All right, we're back here at Mount Panorama. Getting ready to start the race here in Pan Am. Qualified fifth, pretty good for me. Decent lap time. I mean, it's a 2:01.5. I think I could have done better, but still, I think decent.
Follow car number 69 in the left column.
First Gage is on the pole, and the McLaren. Got Trainors and the BMW. And I got Jimmy in front of me with this ranch car, which says you either love it or you really love it.
Go, on your right. Still there. Still there. Still there. You're on the left, 3 wide. Clear right.
That was crazy.
Yellow flag. Green flag, incident clear. Sector 2 is yellow. It looks like Valentin has spun off. Sector 2 is clear. Well done, Steve. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. E4.
No rush. Just want to just stick with Jimmy.
Trainer is leading the race.
Dang it! No, I didn't do anything. No damage. I guess it just took the paint off. H must have had a problem. He's going in the pits.
The guy in front is Jimmy. Incidents in Sector 2, yellow flag. We think that has crashed. Yellow flag.
Oh!
Warning, keep it tidy, please, Steve.
Few seconds damage. Must have tagged the wall that time.
We're clear, incident clear. Green flag, Sector 2. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Stay close. Wait for him to crack. Green flag, Sector 2. P3.
I ain't running with a crap. Just seeing if Jimmy's gonna, go faster.
front tyres. Stay close, wait for him to make a mistake.
I don't know why somebody's always got to take that out. I don't know why. Got to take out the brake marker.
Fastest lap for 202.00. Car right. Sector 2 is now yellow, he's still there. Green flagging, he's still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. Tyre temperatures look good. The gap to train on ahead is increasing. It's now 5.4. The gap to behind is now 0.7. Fastest lap for Gonzalez, 201.88.
Gage is back in it.
That's a new fastest lap for Trainor, 201.72. P2.
Favorite track, gotta be at least in the top 3 anyway. Love the night races better.
New fastest lap for Gonzalez, 201.39. Yellow flag.
Pushing it too hard,
Yes, it is
totally
clear.
messed that
Green
up.
flag. Okay, Steve, the next car is Trainor. New fastest lap for Trainor, 201.32. Is the car rejoining? P2. The gap to behind is increasing. It's now 2.8 seconds.
That's better. Yeah, LF's in here. Haven't seen him in a while.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
KB's in here. And of course, like I said, Jimmy and Gage.
Fastest lap for Gonzalez, 201.21. Gap to Jimmy behind is now 3.0 seconds. Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
And I'm kind of worn out too, so hope I can hold out.
Got half your fuel left. fastest lap for Gonzalez, 2:01.20. Closer. The gap is now 2.6 seconds. You've just done a 2:02.36. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 3.
Keep pushing as hard as I can. But not on kill. I mean, it just... place will fight you so fast.
Your front tyres are cold. He's entering the pits. He's in P30. He should come out close in front of you. That's a new fastest lap for Traynor, 2:01.16. The gap to Traynor ahead is now 7.6 seconds.
Great.
He's pitting from position 12. I think he'll be close in front of you when he exits. Green flag, Sector 2. Fastest lap for Gonzalez, 2:00.9 seconds.
Near my delta, that's good enough. Only got 8 more minutes. So I'm really happy so far. It's holding its own pace.
The gap to
Just need to keep,
behind
keep
is
it up.
increasing. It's now 5.9 seconds. Yellow flag, Sector 2. We think that Robinson has gone off P2. Green flag in sector 2. Alright Steve, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. High temperatures are good. Good consistency. Keep them coming. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.32 off the pace.
Jimmy's still back there.
Gap 2 behind is now 5.7 seconds.
You gotta move over. Thank you.
You've just done a 202.64. Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. From P8. Expect him to come out a bit behind you.
Really happy with the car so far. I mean, this
The
is
gap to
so much better.
behind is now 6.0. Okay, Steve, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. There's a car rejoining in front. Your lap time was at 2:02.26. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Trainer in front is now 8.0. Okay, Steve, we're halfway home. We estimate 3 minutes of fuel remaining. The leader, Trainer, is pitting. What's your speed limit in the pits? We expect there'll be no traffic on exit. When we exit the pits, we'll be in P6. A few seconds
Man, I hope I didn't
Gonzalez.
slow that. I was pushing the button, but it was I
Behind
must
is
be
pitting.
pushing the wrong button.
Burakovsky.
Is now in the lead.
Yeah, I hope I didn't get a penalty. I didn't even see him moving. That hurt me too. My pit stops have just not been where they need to be. Maybe I need to start practicing more with pit stops, because they're just killing me. A few seconds here, a few seconds there.
Pit exit's clear.
Dang. He must have had a lot of damage.
to train on. Ahead is now 2.0. The leader
Very high speed.
is pitting. Yellow flag, gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Dang, gum. Oh, no damage.
Green flag, you're clear. The guy ahead is Flores. Gap to Cruz behind is now 6.8.
Four-wheel driving.
Train on is now leading.
Gonna have to mess up so I can get up to get back to his bumper. I thought I might have had a chance with all that messing around.
Your front tyres are cold. The gap to train on ahead is now 3.0. Okay, Steve, that's good consistency. Keep it up. Fastest lap for Gonzalez, 2:00.9. Flores is pitting from P8. We think he'll come out just behind you. train on in. The gap's now 2.3 seconds.
Tire pressures, I think, help a little bit. They were down a little bit. I pumped them up a couple. That helps a little.
Okay, Steve, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. That was a 201.71. It's your first lap in this session. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. Gap to train on ahead is now 2.6. That lap time was 201.82.
Gage is back to 5th, right there behind Jimmy. He's pitting from position 18. We think he'll come out a little way behind you. Man, tough race. Giving it everything I got. I'm just keeping him at bay. I'm just not catching him though.
Last lap time was at 201.79. Okay, Steve, you're reeling train on in. The gap is now 2.2 seconds.
Thank
Track
you.
temperature is falling. It's now 21 Celsius. Keep doing what you're doing, this is spot on. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Dang, Gage is up to third. Wow.
Tire temps are good. P2.
Getting worn out. The left in front of me.
Gap to trainer in front is now 2.1 seconds.
Jeez. Gage is coming, man. This guy's got to get out. This guy's got to get out of my way.
Gonzalez is gaining on you. The gap is now 4.2.
Yeah, no kidding. Here he comes again. So I did not need that at all. I mean, just wasted like 2 or 3 seconds. don't know. I have to have some killer laps to keep him at bay. I think 10 minutes. I don't know.
Okay, Steve, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. That's good consistency. Keep it up. Yellow flag in sector 3. We can see and binned it. Green flag sector 3. Gonzalez is closing you down. The gap has come down to 2.7.
He's getting like half a second, probably a second a lap.
That lap was a 2:02.16. To Gonzalez, behind is now 2.1 seconds. Well, that was at 2:01.92.
Probably 3 more laps. This lap and 2 more. Thank you.
Your front tyres are cold. 5 minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together.
Dang it. Getting a little loose.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Gonzalez is reining you in. The gap's now 0.6.
Yeah, boy. I did not want that.
To go, 2 minutes. New fastest lap for Gonzalez, 2:00.6. car right. Right side's clear. Nice one, Steve. Great drive. Car left. Clear left.
All right. I had to play defensive on the last couple corners. Again, I don't think it would have happened if I would have never would have had that problem there coming down the mountain. That cost me 2 or 3 seconds. That killed me. I knew that was bad enough. Oh man, that was a great race. You know, really happy with the Porsche. It's come so far. I mean, from where it was to, I mean, not even remotely close. Watch that last lap. Yeah, I wanted a little bit bigger gap, but he's run his great laps all the way right to the end. I don't know. I guess he couldn't get around me on the straightaway. I thought maybe he could, but I barely lifted going over the mountain. I think I just barely lifted a little bit. That was about it. He was trying to get a run on me right here. I'm locking up the left front. I can see it locking up. Great race. Great race. We'll come back here and go over the setup. Goes LF. Go back over the setup and let me go take a breather and get something to drink, and we'll come right back. All righty, we're back here at Mount Panorama, and just wanted to try a few little adjustments just to see if I could get the drivability, just to keep improving upon it, and the performance, and just all the way across the board. And I really like how this car is driving. It's just really fun to drive. I'm gonna put that in the title. I mean, it's just a fun car to drive around here. You can pretty much hold it over the mountain. If you hit your marks just right, you can keep it pinned all the way over the mountain. And you know it's doing good if you can do that. And you can even go in really deep on the brakes going down the mountain. You just got to be careful because it will get a little nervous on you. But I mean, that's usually signs of a car that's doing pretty good. So I'm really happy with it. Speed wise, down the straightaway, it's like 175, 176. Again, really good. Nothing wrong with that. So let's go ahead and go over the setup. Got 25.8 left front, 25.4 left rear, 25.2 right front, and I'll say 25.1. 25.1 right front and 25 right rear. Right front just gets a little bit warm going over the mountain. Toe is a negative -0.1 with the camber at negative 3.6 and the caster at 10.4. And on the rear, the toe is a positive -0.1 with the camber at negative 3.2. So again, this is all what I had in the race. Didn't really do any adjustments here. I think it's all pretty good. Electronics are 3, 5, and 4. Again, you can do a lot of different things with this. You can take the TC2 if you want to go for it and knock it down some in the beginning, or you can um, turn it up. In the race, I had it at 4 and 4. I just did that for, again, you're racing the track as much as you're racing your competitors. I mean, this over the mountain will bite you in a heartbeat. So, you can do this adjustments as you see fit and what you like. I just warn you about the ABS. I would keep it at 5. It's just that unless you're really good with the braking, especially, going down in the bowl part there to go down, Conrad Straight, you just, if that left front wants to lock up, and if you do that too many times, you'll get a flat spot and then it'll start shaking on you. So so it doesn't lock up on you. I try to put a little bit more ABS in it, but that's just me. Again, that just lets you know why I did it. Fuel got 60 liters. That's what I started the race with. Tire wear is as good as you're going to get. I think it's really good. No graining or anything like that. Once in a while, you might get a little graining on the one tire, but that's not. It's hit and miss. But again, it's all really good. Any roll bar is 3. Brake bias is 56. Steering is 13. Springs on the front are 146,000 with a bump stop rate of 600 and a bump stop range of 20. And on the rear, the springs are 193,000 with a bump stop rate of 800 and a bump stop range of 40. Any roll bar is 3, and the preload on the diff is 90. Now, here, I did go up on the springs on the rear. And the reason I'm doing that is I can feel it going up over the mountain. It just really finishes the turns really good. Um, and that's a spring just putting a little bit more weight up on the nose. And I really like that. And also I was watching some of the replay and I saw when you're going down the mountain, a lot, you can see the back end really kind of going down pretty good amount, with all that load on it. And that's a bad spot because you can easily lose it going through there. So I just wanted to put a little bit more spring in there to hold the car up. I could have added some bump stop rate. But bump stop rate is it's not linear. It's like a light switch. I mean, it's very, very abrupt. And that's a good place to lose it right there. If you upset the car going down, when you start going down the mountain, that fast left-hand turn, you can easily lose the rear end of the car. So I didn't want to make it too abrupt. So I didn't want to change that. I left it kind of the way it is. I just increased the spring rate because, again, that's a lot more linear. So a lot more forgiving. And I think it does feel a lot better. I can really, be more comfortable holding it wide open all the way through there. We're in the race. Most of the time I had to lift a little bit and then get back in it, where I could really, if I hit my marks right, I can, hold it wide open going all the way, through there now. So again, I think it's a lot better, just a little improvement. Again, not a huge difference, just little bits. And that's that's the best way to really get it fine tuned. Shocks are 1, 1, 2, 2 all the way around, all 4 corners. All dialed in by Motec, and it came out okay. I mean, I wish it could come out better, but it's the best I can do with it. A lot of bumps and bumping around in here, so some of that just is what happens with the graphs. Aero, I got it all the way down on the front at 53. Ride height in the rear is 62 with an 8 wing and a 3 in the brake ducts. And the front aero variation is at 8.4 to the positive. So again, excuse me, here you cannot do anything here and just go down to a 7. If you want to try that, that's fine. It does not hurt anything. Might be a little bit more you have to drive, but what's the beauty of this setup is you don't have to do anything else. You don't have to readjust this, readjust that. You can just go down to a 7-wing and it's fine. The reason I don't do that is, again, like I said, you're racing the mountain as much as you're racing your competitors. And all it takes is one correction and you're in the wall. So I did it. So it's got a little bit of safety in the reserve, and especially on top of if you're running a longer stint, you need the little bit more grip in the rear end because it does, you don't want it to get too crazy later on. And I was super happy with the race, the Pan Am race here at Mount Panorama with really felt confident. Yeah, the car was falling off, but nothing drastic, and it was still um, driving and racing. And I really was happy with that because that was such a huge part in the beginning of the season, in the beginning when the 992 came out, as how later in the stint it was just so undrivable. So again, I'm really, really happy with this, thrilled to death. And also I ran, I think it was in qualifying. Of course, there was pretty much optimum conditions. The temperature was 16°C. That's it. Really, I think that's optimum as far as that's right on the verge of getting too cold. But again, I ran my personal best in the, with this setup pretty much with the Porsche at a 201.45. And again, I was running, some high 201s and all that with the race and everything else. But it's a fun car to drive around here because it gobbles the mountain up. And I really like that. And it gives you a chance to race the car. And you saw how many times I had to avoid somebody and things like that and without the car losing it. And basically, if it's on the ragged edge, one left, right, or something like that, and you're spinning or whatever, that I could still do that with this car, and it was fine. So again, it was just a good overall race package. So again, I hope it works good for you. And again, the link to this setup will be in the description. And of course, it'll also be in my Discord, which I have all my setups. And of course, there'll be a link to my Discord in the description also. And again, special thanks to Mark, Sue, and Joseph for their support. And again, if you want to help support the channel, in another way, I do have PayPal, and anything is great. There's no whatever amount. It doesn't make a difference. I just appreciate your thought and appreciate it. And I hope you give me a like and subscribe. It really would help the channel, as we're, as far as, I don't know if it's YouTube just not putting us out there or what, but we're pretty stagnant as far as the growth of the channel. It's just kind of laboring around about the same spot. So it'd be nice to really kind of get it going and get it moving. So it'd be nice if you share it. Also, anybody that does that, I appreciate and want to say special thank you to you, and also by word of mouth. But anything like that would greatly help. So again, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you run your personal best and have a good race with it as I did. And I hope you come back and visit again. Y'all take care. See ya.